What's the most ridiculous thing we can find here at CES 2024? Could it be drone soccer? That's basically the real life version of Quidditch. Maybe that's certainly ridiculous, but we're gonna have a lot to explore, so follow along, we'll find some ridiculous stuff. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. If you ever wished your car had propellers on it like a quadcopter, you're in luck. The E-Volt flying car. If this isn't the future, I'm not sure what is. I know what you're thinking. What does CES have in store for toilet tech? Let's check it out. If you're sick of using your hands to lift toilet seats, you can use this one, which has a button that automatically lifts it for you. And this bidet is app controlled, so you can use your phone to heat up the water so that everyone in your family can have a customized nice poo. We're not done with our toilet tech. Here we have an e-ink smart toilet. E-ink on your toilet. Yes, this is a display on your toilet. What do you use it for? I'm not sure. Would you want your toilet to have a screen on it? Let me know.
Rotate through a few of the colors here.
Oh my God.
A little bit more.
Something to hype you up in the morning.
Exactly.
After your morning coffee. My gosh. That is incredible.
You put it back.
Oh my, this is an RGB cup holder that can actively keep your drink cool at your desk setup. And check it out, you can even toggle the RGB to match the colors of your computer. Now that's ridiculous. But is that more ridiculous than this laptop, which claims to use hyperbaric cooling, the same technology used in hospitals to treat scuba divers? This is the Omen Transcend 14. And my friends over at Omen and HyperX have invited me out here and are sponsoring today's video to give us a first hands-on look at this brand new laptop. Built specifically for on-the-go gamers and creators, spec-wise it can rock up to an Intel Core Ultra 9185H, NVIDIA RTX 4070, and 32 gigs of LPDDR5 7467 MHz RAM. All of that powers a 120Hz OLED display with a 1 millisecond response time, leading to, at least in my initial testing, an incredibly seamless gaming experience. All from a laptop that miraculously weighs less than 4 pounds. In fact, it's Omen's lightest gaming laptop ever, but even more surprising, with all of these powerful internals jammed inside such a compact design, the laptop doesn't immediately turn into a jet engine on your lap, because believe it or not, Omen claims this is the world's coolest 14-inch gaming laptop in the entire world. I'm super excited to test out this claim during my full review next month, but it's certainly due to Intel's hyperbaric cooling technology, which on paper works by sucking in cool air and using that to create these pressurized zones around the CPU and GPU. As a first impression, this laptop truly does enable you to go anywhere and do anything with the Intel Core Ultra processors. So be sure to check out and pre-order the Omen Transcend 14 at the link down below, and keep an eye out for my full review once it comes out. I can confirm this laptop is ridiculous, but now let's see what other absurd tech CES has in store for us. Okay, my interest is piqued. Why is there a Fortnite banner next to a car display? This is the Afeela, the car by Sony and Honda that was announced last year. They say that they're going to try to make it into production by 2025, so, well, I guess we'll see. There's even this digital media display out in front, which I feel like is going to be used for ads, but I guess you could try to play Fortnite on that too. That'd be pretty cool. The era of robotic mowing starts 2024. Why is it in space? Oh, this one's all the way in Mars. Holy cow, they're like spaceships, but they just mow your lawn. Okay, so 4K projectors aren't all that new, but it's projecting from there. So it's an ultra short throw projector, meaning that it doesn't have to be behind you facing this way. It can just be right inside of your entertainment system, meaning that when you walk past this way, you're not blinded by it because, well, it's just getting thrown from such a short distance. But look how great it looks. Look at that, fly looks real. Oh God, they make a 3D version of it as well. 3D TVs, man, I'm just not really that sold on 3D stuff in general. Now we see a lot of monitors that have glasses-less 3D, which is pretty interesting, but it's really hard to be able to be used by multiple people at the same time, and I'm not totally convinced the added value is worth it, but I'm all for innovation. And speaking of innovations, check out these transparent TVs from LG. They have a 4K resolution, and the image quality is surprisingly good, considering you can see directly through any pixel that isn't fully illuminated. The fact that transparent TVs work at all is fascinating from a technology standpoint, but in practice, if you're just gonna put it against a wall so you can just see like the wood paneling behind it, Doesn't really feel like the best use case. But now here in this use case where you put the transparent TV as a barrier between rooms or something like that, things definitely get a little more interesting. But the fact of the matter is, right now, if we look at the backside of a transparent TV, we can certainly still see artifacts of what's on screen, but the vividness of the picture from the back is way less clear than from the front. So again, I think they're still trying to figure out the actual use case of these, but I do think they'd be really cool in museums or on like storefront windows, anywhere where there's an actual benefit from seeing through the glass while having something else being displayed. Okay, so this looks like a normal everyday briefcase, but inside contains an entire TV and monitor. Having this would totally make me feel like an undercover spy. You ever see those anti-theft briefcases concepts from the 60s where if someone else tries to take it away, those giant prongs like stick out so you can't actually move it? It seems like you might actually want that tech built into this briefcase if there's gonna be a $1,000 TV inside of it. Ultimately, it's basically a super fancy version of a portable monitor, but I don't know, it's kind of neat. Were you guys aware that Segway makes things other than like the standing Segway scooter device? I wasn't. For example, they have a robotic lawnmower series. Hey, little buddy. They also have these Segway e-bikes, which definitely makes sense in their demographic. But they also have these like multi-terrain cruisers. And they have go-karts. Check that out. That's awesome. If you had to guess what BlackBerry's been up to recently, I'll give you a hint. It's not phones. It's cars and trucks. But specifically, they pivoted to be a software company building things focused on safety and security for other types of technologies, such as cars and trucks. Who knew? I was definitely expecting more AI buzzwords to be just kind of plastered on every single booth, even if their product doesn't truly need AI. But if I'm being honest, I'm not actually seeing that much just kind of AI slapped onto everything. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a ton of AI stuff here, but it's not just constantly being shoved down my throat, which I appreciate. They got robo-dogs, but they're tired. He's just resting. How long do you think it'll take until there's more robots than people here at CES? Because honestly, every year we get closer and closer. This one rolls around on a ball and can grip these handles with its hands, which you can place on pretty much anything that you'd like it to interact with. It can grab trays, even purses, you can put it on anything. Also, it looks eerily similar to Ratchet from Ratchet & Clank, but the company didn't seem to have any idea of that game when I asked them about it. Just a happy coincidence. This TV's so sad that it's crying. Oh no. This is the most intense looking litter box that I've seen in my entire life. Check this out. It's an intelligent cat litter box. Ooh. Keep clean in 4 ways. I'm intrigued. I don't even own a cat, but this thing is sleek. Oh, look, there's a Hershey's bar in there.
Yeah.
The poop. That's intense.
It will still eat.
Oh, so it automatically bags it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's even more smart cat litter boxes.
So lasers here, cat goes in, does its business,
Yeah.
start this cycle, about 90.
Why is there so much cat tech at CES? Drone soccer? What is this? Are you guys seeing this? What the heck? It's like Quidditch. Everyone's controlling a drone and you have to get it through a goal to score points. I suppose you can defend by blocking the attacker balls. Oh, when it scores, it lights up. Here's what the drones look like up close and the controllers that they use to control them. At first, I thought this was a Roomba that also had like a blender on top of it. I don't think it moves though. But imagine if a robot could just follow you around and give you a smoothie whenever you wanted. Thank you. Illuminate the present, transcend the future. I love tech quotes. What does that even mean? Ooh, these treadmills fold up so small. Now they can collect dust in even more of an efficient capacity. No way, they got humans inside of boxes? What? It's actually kind of cool, you know, holograms inside of boxes. I still feel like it's not that much different than looking at a normal screen, except for the parallax effect, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's the future. We'll all be in boxes one day, the future. I actually think this is one of the more interesting use cases of this kind of glasses technology where it projects something, because when you're working out, you have no access to your hands at all. Look at that, you can see exactly how many laps you've swam, how far you've gone, how long you've done it for. Torture device? No, it's just an outdated massage chair. This is the future. Pod people. There are legitimately a ton of massage pods here. It's kind of crazy. Now this is the way to do it. If you can combine a gaming chair with a massage pod. Ooh, gigabytes here. These motherboards have a quick latch release, so you never actually have to screw down the cooler on top of your M.2. You can just unrelease this and it comes off. That's actually really smart. This is by far the smallest 4060 that I've ever seen. For reference, That's a 4080, and it's beefy as heck. Look how tiny this is. The power adapter is actually on the side to aid with the cable management, and honestly, that's crazy. 30 monitors that don't require glasses, and membrane keyboards. Name a better combination. Now this is one heck of a futuristic excavator. Oh my gosh. This looks intense on the showroom floor. I would love to see how it looks out in practice in the dirt once it gets a little roughed up. It's also unmanned, which means you can control it from a seat like this. I'm actually geeked about that. That's so cool. That'll wrap up my coverage of CES 2024. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these ridiculous new technologies. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.